Good. That's it. Calm. Keep it at your pace. You control the pace behind the jab. That's it. Relax. Little feint. Remember.
Tyson Fury was taken aback upon meeting Anthony Joshua. Monster training. Even from highlights, Fury senses the tension. AJ brings strength and concentration. This isn't regular instruction. It's a declaration. Fury is aware of Joshua's seriousness. Regimented and perilous, making any possible altercation between them even more explosive.
I've never really watched it from start to finish ever.
Really?
But I have watched it while I've been on the cross trainer and stuff in the gym, like, you know, the highlights and stuff, when you're warming up and whatever. I usually watch like 10 minutes.
Fury's response demonstrates how much he values AJ's strength and determination. Joshua is methodical and hungry. He's not simply bragging. Refusing Wilder's enormous salary demonstrates that he is pursuing the appropriate fights and timing everything flawlessly. Fury is aware of the threat. When AJ transforms into a monster, he is prepared to fight anyone who intervenes.
Is that a message to Anthony Joshua, because his team have been confident of getting this fight and it just seems to go far?
What they are, they're a pack of bums, fighting old men, short men, no good men. He had the challenge from Deontay Wilder. He was offered $80 million to go to the United States, but he refused and offered to fight perfect.
Here, Joshua's energy
you can
is
feel
contagious.
The excitement building, not
you can
just for
sense
him,
the excitement
but for the
growing
entire
throughout the boxing world
after the
not
pandemic
just for
pause.
him. Fans are reminded of why big-time boxing is so exciting when they see AJ back in good spirits following the pandemic break. His determination, optimism, and focus indicate that he is prepared to make an impression in the ring.
I saw you greet him, yeah.
Yeah, he's looking good, man. He's looking good. Everyone's in good spirits because big-time boxing is back. After this massive pandemic and this issue that we had, it's great to be back. It's great.
Fury's remarks demonstrate that he is well aware of Joshua's enormous size and unadulterated power. He's assessing AJ, evaluating each action, and demonstrating that he doesn't undervalue him. Fury is both cautious and excited by the task at hand, and Joshua's very presence demands respect.
Usyk, you little shithouse, talking shite. I'm afraid you'll put my fist right for the side of you, little sausage. And all the shithouse, that big bodybuilder Joshua, that's a proper shithouse, that is. That's had the contract for I don't know how long, and ain't signing it, you little sausage.
AJ has an amazing desire to learn. He's always changing, picking up tips from earlier attempts to defeat Usyk and honing his tactics. This demonstrates that Joshua depends on more than simply strength and stature. He is developing into a full-fledged warrior, demonstrating that skill and commitment can be equally lethal in the ring.
AJ felt he needed a bit more personal one-on-one tuition, and look, he's a sponge, Anthony. He's always said that he's always learning, and to go to the team where he tried twice to get the better of Alexander and couldn't.
Size is Usyk's second priority after skill and strategy, but his insight strikes hard. Joshua's size comes from his monster training, but his tactical development and sharpened mind are his true weapons. Because of this combination, he is violent, erratic, and willing to take on anyone, even Fury.
Size doesn't matter. If size matter, king of animal would be elephant. Yeah. But if you wanna, you first your skill, your mind.
AJ has a clever strategy. He is exposing himself to many viewpoints and approaches. His training and adaptability guarantee that he is unpredictable and able to change course in the middle of a bout. Turn's remark highlights Joshua's deliberate evolution, which makes him a serious threat against any elite heavyweight.
But this isn't the first time he's gone into different environments to learn from different people, and you know, obviously, if that's the case, great people to learn from.
Mackenzie draws attention to the possible risks. Even Joshua, who has been trained by monsters, has technical flaws that could hurt him. He becomes an even more intriguing character as a result. Someone who is still a work in progress yet possesses enormous power and determination. Fans are witnessing a boxer who is both exceptional and developing.
Some terrible habits, needs to get himself a proper old school coach, in my opinion, who's going to school him if he's going to have any chance of continuing in the sport of boxing. But you know what, I kind of fear for the guy more than wanting to
Brown serves as a reminder of Joshua's tenacity. Even when dismissed, he shocks the world. Together, his monster training, with his capacity for growth and adaptation, implies that he should not be undervalued. Supporters should anticipate a fighter who is prepared to shock and exert maximum pressure on any opponent.
Tyson will win.
And Joshua will be.
Tyson will win, and Joshua's got a chance in redeeming himself. Don't write him off. We've written him.
Virgil Hunter is spot on. A combatant taking charge of his own fate is reflected in AJ's decisions. Changing teams is a tactic, not a sign of weakness. Adaptability is essential in boxing. By surrounding himself with those he feels may improve his abilities, AJ is demonstrating maturity. Changing instructors, gaining fresh insights, and stepping outside of his comfort zone are all indicators of a man dedicated to change. This should be interpreted by fans as a deliberate move to remain dangerous and relevant in the heavyweight class. Long-term growth is the focus, and Hunter fully respects that.
Anthony Joshua took him out with, and Pulev took him out, Povetkin took him out with. But I just think, fight-wise, I'd lean towards Anthony Joshua, boxing.
Mackenzie presents a convincing argument. Ring rust is real, but AJ and Fury are both explosive. There is no denying Joshua's potency. However, after inactivity, his defense may be somewhat weakened. Fury may be able to strike the decisive blows first because of his tactical intelligence and sharpness. Fans should be enthusiastic but cautious since this battle is both a heavyweight slugfest and a chess match. Momentum could be drastically changed by the initial blow. Even if both fighters possess incredible abilities, timing and readiness will probably determine the result, demonstrating that planning and deft execution are just as important as raw strength.
A lot of power still. His punch resistance may be shot to pieces, but Fury's not too far behind him, I don't think. They're both ready to go. So it's a question of who lands first, and Fury's always been quite smart, quite clever in terms of his boxing sort of prowess and ability. So you would expect Fury to maybe nick it.
Inactivity is the next subject to be examined as concerns about ring readiness persist. Gallagher's argument draws attention to an important issue. Even the strongest fighting edge can be weakened by activity. AJ's year-long absence puts his timing, reflexes, and endurance at risk. Short tune-up fights, such as a six-rounder, could, nevertheless, replenish sharpness and confidence. It requires careful balancing. He needs to find his rhythm again without going overboard. This serves as a reminder to viewers that even monsters like Joshua require meticulous preparation in order to perform at their best. In order to ensure that AJ delivers both strength and accuracy to the next major fight, careful matchmaking could now set the setting for a highly explosive bout with Fury.
But I think it's because he's been inactive for 12 months, and I think the ring are very much like box rec, that if you haven't fought for 12 months then you're out, and it's up to AJ. Although I do feel, I don't know, St. Lawrence called it the other day, I wouldn't be surprised if AJ goes, I'm fighting on your show, I'm just in a little six-rounder and I'm fighting in Nigeria.
Teddy Atlas offers a seasonal viewpoint, pointing out that even the most spectacular events can eventually lose their allure. Atlas draws attention to a subtle fact: even if there is no denying the financial success of a Fury-Joshua match, and Wembley will sell out, the excitement of the battle itself sometimes outweighs the hype. There is no denying the loyalty of fans. However, after several major clashes, the emotional rush that once energized these fights may wear off. Nevertheless, boxing is cyclical, and if the activity in the ring meets expectations, moments like these always have the power to rekindle excitement. Joshua and Fury has the means to make this fight genuinely riveting, but the excitement is tempered by a cautious appreciation for heavyweight boxing's history of hype versus reality. Teddy's zing might remain just out of grasp if the fight doesn't materialize.
God bless them. They're going to make more money. They're going to fill Wembley Stadium up. I'm sure. Whatever. God bless them. But to me, it's lost. It's lost its zing. It's lost its luster. I mean but that's me. It's lost. The English fans are so loyal. They're such boxing fans. They're still.
What every boxing fan has been waiting for is confirmed by Eddie Hearn. The fight between Fury and Joshua is a top priority, not just a possibility. Timing is critical because both fighters are coming off lengthy layoffs. Hearn's observation emphasizes how difficult it is to maintain momentum and public attention while making sure every fighter is well prepared. The suggested date of late summer 2026 is ideal. It guarantees a bout that can live up to the anticipation by enabling both teams to get combatants back into peak shape without hurrying. After more than a year of waiting, fans can finally witness a fight between two of the biggest names in heavyweight boxing. Hearn's self-assurance shows that he thinks this bout is more than simply a show. It's a turning point in the lives of both guys.
AJ is going to fight January or February, and Tyson Fury wants to fight before he goes back into the ring in a major fight, apparently. And I would think so as well. They've both been out of the ring for what will be over a year. Let's get this fight made back end of the summer 2026, and we can set.
According to Johnny Nelson's opinion, there are no guarantees in boxing. Fans are still reminded of Joshua's flawless shot over Fury, but Nelson highlights how unpredictable the sport is. In an emergency, even the most well-thought-out plans can be derailed. Joshua has a psychological advantage because to his prior accomplishments, and Nelson favors him due to his capacity to perform well under duress. However, this also heightens the suspense. Fury is a cunning, astute fighter who has overcome many challenges by adapting to prevail. A strategic high-stakes fight where a single blow or error might change the outcome is what fans should anticipate. This analysis highlights how exciting and volatile the heavyweight category is, with both fighters capable of reaching incredible highs and startling lows in the ring.
Because Tyson Fury is a fighting man. So I know Dylan White is nightmare to everybody. You never know. Right now, people are thinking, yes, I know how to take that boy out. It's the same shot Anthony Joshua took him out with, and Pulev took him out, Povetkin took him out with. But I just think, fight-wise, I'd lean towards Anthony Joshua.
Derek Chisora gets right to the point of the important discussion. Everyone is looking forward to Fury versus Joshua. Put aside the excitement surrounding other competitors. This showdown draws people's attention all over the world. Chisora emphasizes perseverance. To provide a bout worthy of the expectation, both men must be physically and mentally prepared. The enormous stakes are highlighted by the demand for this match. Pride, legacy, and heavyweight dominance. Globally, fans are searching for more than simply another fight. They want the ring to feature drama, history, and exceptional skill. Chisora makes a valid point. The scene will be amazing once both males are prepared. It serves as a reminder of why these two competitors currently dominate heavyweight boxing discussions.
Let me just say this for him. He's resting right now.
Yeah.
You know, forget Deontay Wilder. Forget anybody else. The fight to have is with the Gypsy King. You know, so let them rest. Let them get their minds right. Let them, the bodies rest. Let them figure out what they want to do. When they're ready, they'll come out and say, you know what, I'm ready now. We're both ready. Let's get it on.
You think that's the fight next for both of them, yeah?
That's the fight for both of them. That's what they want. You know, there's no point of like fighting Deontay Wilder or fighting this guy and fighting this guy. But really and truly, everybody wants to see Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua.